So this is the 10 habits that can keep you from success. So today, I will not be talking to you as a creator. I'll be talking to you as a human being, not just as someone that has his own all his life figures out. Most people think success disappear because of a big mistake, but that's not true. Success disappear quietly. Yes, it slips away while you are busy, while you are distracted. You know, while you are telling yourself, I'll fix this later, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it today. So today I'll be telling you 10 things that can stop you from progressing in this present world. Habit one is, waiting. Let's just start here. Waiting to feel confidence before you start something. Waiting to feel, ready. Waiting to feel, happy before starting something. Waiting to make things make sense in your life before you start. I've seen a lot of people waited for years and years and nothing have changed in their life. So because readiness doesn't, awake one day and knocks at your door, you just have to step into it or you will stay where you are. So here is habit two. Pay attention to this. Being busy so you don't have to think about your problems. A lot of people do this so much. They form busy, they occupy themselves with various activities so that you will not even have time to think about themselves. Always moving, always doing something, this and that, But if you sit them down and ask where is your life going, they don't really have a direction of where their life is going. I don't know if you understand me. They don't even know where they are going. Busyness, can be a form of hiding because thinking forces truth. If you think about your life, about how you are going to progress, your next step in life, you will feel something deep inside. So because of that, a lot of people hide in busyness so that they don't have time to even think about their life, and the truth forces them to change. So here is habit three: choosing comfort over honesty. Let me tell you this exact thing. Being comfort even when you are not comfortable, feeling comfort when you are not comfortable is actually a very a dream killer. I don't know if you understand. It's a dream killer. Feeling comfort may feel good now, but the cost, if it costs you later, will be huge. So that's why comfort, avoid hard conversation. Comfort is avoid difficult, decision. Somebody that is comfortable cannot make, a very high decision, like cannot risk something for another thing to happen. It's like comfort keeps things familiar with you, even when they are even wrong. So this is habit four that can bring delay, to success in your life. Watching other people's life, feeling comfortable while you are stuck. Watching other people's success, other people succeeding, building houses, buying cars, and you just feel like the small place you are is just enough. It's okay for you. Strolling, watching, consuming a lot of things, learning endlessly, but doing nothing. Information feels, productive, but without action of that information you have received, it's just an entertainment to you. At some point, you have to, stop watching other people. Stop watching and build your own life. Here is habit five, staying where you are, outgrown. Some environment, feel safe because they look familiar. You have friends, you have everything there. But sometimes you need to move. Like you need to make a move for something to change in your life. I have done it and it has already worked for me. There are some environment that can, disturb your success, that can bring delay, that can delay your success if you stay in such environment. So because the environment is cool, environment is good, doesn't mean your progress, can begin in that environment. So once you have stayed in an environment for a very long time and things feel the same, it is advisable for you to make a move to another environment and do another thing different from what you are doing. And from there, progress can begin in your life. So habit six, overthinking everything. This one can even lead to depression if not, taken care of. Some people are very intelligent. I mean, very, very intelligent. They think, they can analyze, they prepare, and their life, passes quietly, drifting. Action teaches faster than thinking. ever will be. So, actions is more better than, thinking and thinking and thinking. When you strategize, it can bring more results than thinking of, the situation or whereby maybe, how you are going to, move your next. Habit 7, ignoring, small progress that has happened in your life. Every progress deserves to be celebrated, no matter how small or how big it is. It deserves to be celebrated, even if it is small, minor wins. You need to celebrate it to attract more, so that you yourself will be happy within yourself. Most people, only, celebrate big wins. They don't celebrate, small wins in their life, and so they ignore, small wins that comes to their life. But if you don't acknowledge progress, motivation slowly, disappear from you, and your motivation, to do more will drift drastically if you are not, celebrating the small wins in your life. Habit 8, asking for permission, to be yourself. Not everyone needs, to understand your part. You don't have to explain yourself to everyone all the time. Like, you don't have to, make them understand what you are doing. Some people will only join you. Some people will only respect you if you have, tender results. That's if result has appeared in your life. And that's okay. It's not really bad, because some people, they don't want to, waste their time. That's why you see most artists, they don't have, somebody to back them up, but they start, coming up and coming up and coming up, and somebody will just say, oh, this is a star, let me help it. But when they start, nobody was there to help them. So you don't have to understand. You don't have to always, explain yourself to people around you that, oh, this thing will work, this thing will not work. Just focus and keep doing that, and one day results will come. So here is habit 9, escaping into the noise. Noise everywhere, music, video, notification. You will agree with me that not everything music can solve in your life. There are some challenges you may face in your life. Even if you played, the best music, it may not solve it. So using music sometimes may not actually work, because most people try to, do something that makes them happy. Yes, it works sometimes, but not all the time. There are some situations you'll be going through. Music, or maybe scrolling to your phone, may not solve it. Only action, will solve it. Taking action, the right action at the right time, will solve it for you. So here is habit 10, lying quietly to yourself. This one is very, very heavy. I won't lie to you, this one is very, very heavy. So pay attention to this one. Telling yourself, I'm gonna start tomorrow. Telling yourself, it's not yet time. Telling yourself, it's not that bad what I'm doing. Telling yourself, I don't have time now. Time doesn't announce, when it's slipping away. It just goes, it just disappears. Days after days, it just goes. Be that time that postpone and postpone and postpone. Because yes, you have all the time in the world to yourself, and at the same time, you still know time is not on your side. So you need to start now. You need to start doing something that will yield results, that will, make things, okay for you in the forthcoming days or the forthcoming years. If something in this video felt personal to you, that's okay. That's a good sign that something good is about, coming. That means you are awake. Awareness is always uncomfortable at first, but it is the beginning of every real change in every man's life. And know this, I'm not here to, motivate you for 10 minutes and disappear. I'm here to talk about, things most people avoid in their daily life, and it's causing them to, it's blocking their success away. If you are someone who thinks deeply, who feel, more than, they say, who knows that there is something inside them, that they can do it, that they can progress. Yes, not alone, like I said, you are not alone. So stay with me on this channel. I will make everything make sense to you. That's all I will say for now. So thank you for watching. Stay safe as always, and don't forget, you guide your life with everything that you have. God bless you. See you next time.